Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the pYanodons playthrough. I was hiding. It's fantastic, Mr. Ghost. Hiding behind my tanks here. Alright, folks. I'm recording a new series right now. And, oh my gosh. So I had to get back into the pYanodons. I took a couple days off, But what's tough about about pYanodons, these overhaul mods, is you can't take time off because you'll forget what you did and what you're doing. Oh boy. Well, I can't remember if I think I set this up before. I guess, I don't know. Well, silver's in. Silver ingots. We got 4 grand in here. That's, wow. 4? Oh, 2. Sorry, misread it. And as you can see, solder. The piping didn't work out very well because silver's coming from way over here. So this is where the pipe ended up. Right here. Yeah, right here. So we've got tar, silver, copper, tin. And here, oh, let's see here. Oh, I got to, oh. Yeah, we don't want this. So what I'm going to do, just to test this, I'm going to limit the case. I gotta tear down the old silver build, or solder build, and bring it the rest of the materials here. But I want to, make sure this works. So 2 oxygen furnaces, 2 solder makers. It's overkill based on the amount of silver that I'm producing. But when we get the other recipe, hopefully, I don't know if this is gonna be here or not. If it is, well, great. I'll just have to, purge the, repipe it a little bit. So let's talk about last episode. Yep, we got the silver in. And let me tell you, I've been fighting with this thing ever since I built it. And so I got, the 40,000 here. I just uncap it, screw it, let it run. This thing can eat lead like crazy. So I'm annoyed when the machines aren't working. This is more than a red belt, a little bit more, so I put this red belt in. I probably could put a yellow belt in here now I think about it. It's a little overkill. 2020 hindsight, right? I may go over here and fix it. Because all I need to do is supplement the belt just a little bit to get it past maybe these machines here. So I can underground, yellow, boom, done. Now, here is the issue with this damn setup, or this recipe. This stuff right here. Ugh. This. The silver, lead, zinc pulp. And I've been fighting, trying to figure out, well, is there a way? Is there a way around this? And there really isn't. Silver is going to produce that zinc, the dash zinc, right? Silver, well, lead dash silver dash zinc. Now, the problem is lead produces it, and it's a major component in getting more yield from our lead, our lead ore. So I looked, and we need Pi Science 3 and Production Science in order to get the high grade silver, which will then incorporate this silver, lead, zinc pulp, stage 1 and 2. Right now, I only, we need the 1, and that produces the lead dust, I think, yeah. I think that's lead dust, or lead stage 1 or something. And then we ball mill it and get the refined level 4. I think this is 3. So I even tried, well, maybe I can get this to run the lead and take from here. The problem is that won't work because the silver lead part here is not related to here. so you notice how it's shut down right now, and that's because this right here. I think, yeah, something. I think we've got, yeah, it's a really confusing chain because it skips over. So as long as I got 500 in here, in this tank here, I think what's backing it up is this right here, the lead here. Then this backs up, which is the high grade lead. And this isn't backed up. So it backs up at the end here. And that is so the process won't run when this is backed up over here. What I need is this to run, this machine right here, which is the level 4, grade 4 maybe. I'd have to look. I have to come over here and look. So as you can see, this isn't running. That's because we have the zinc level pulp stage 1 and 2. So lead, silver, zinc right here. As you can see, I got 24,000 in this tank. I thought I was doing something. I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong here? Well, I didn't limit this pump right here. So now that's done. So when silver runs, this zinc, you know, lead, silver, zinc, this right here can basically run the lead. So what sucks about this is this is an inefficient lead recipe here. This lead one here is the most efficient. So in order to get more efficient lead, what I might have to do is just vent. But if silver is going to run, I might as well capture this, right? Because I have no choice but to run silver. I need it. We need it for the circuits and all this other stuff. And so we're going to get this byproduct anyway, right? So I'm forced to run the inefficient recipe. But what it's going to do in the long run, though, is all this lead doesn't have to run. So in a sense, we're getting free lead from this process. Now, I rebelted this right here. This is from zinc. And the zinc process, we get the lead dust right from here. This is free lead. And it helps not have to mine the lead as much when zinc does run, which under production purpose, you know, when we're doing production, we're going to have consistency. I don't know how much of the lead we're going to get out of here with, with the science running and all that. So I have it belted here, and as you can see, I've got a little bit on the belt because I might as well run this one here. If in the event silver doesn't run, at least I got a little bit on the belt here. And so all the way up here, I have a case just to hold it. Now, I have some combinator stuff here. I pulled it out, and that was to try and control this tank here. So I got some combinator stuff. If this tank is full, oh, you know what? This isn't going to run anymore because I'm no longer sensing the lead. That's fine. This is red. Oh, I think if it'll run, I think, because it's an output of 1. Now, when the tank drops, this one right here, I got 2 green signals, and then I have to act on it a little differently. I can't just have the combinators come out and sense the inserter here. Normally, you can sum these two and then operate on the inserter. I think I might be able to eliminate this decider, but it's no big deal. What I like to take the outputs and act on them with a decider and then send that signal out because I can easily mouse over this one. It's more or less an easy troubleshooting tool for me to see what's going on. So you can see we got 24,000 of this stuff. And this is free lead right here for this whole process, which is really kind of nice, right? So basically this doesn't have to run because, and I got the bleed off tank right here. So here was the problem. Silver won't run because this backs up. If you don't consume lead, then this doesn't go down. So you're forced to vent. You have to vent because you do not have the technology. So a little bit frustrating. I don't know if that's a true life recipe. I think that they should move. I don't know. This is just my opinion, but and I don't. I'm just looking at it as I am right now. Like, okay, this is kind of silly because I can't tie this loop up till so much later in the process. So I have to get 2 more science packs, and brutal science packs, mind you. Pi Science 3 and production science are going to be brutal. There's going to be a lot of stuff we have to build between now and getting this loop closed right here to get the high-grade silver. If that's true to form, you know, hey, that's fine. You know, I'm just saying, if it'd be nice to have the high-grade lead, silver along with high-grade lead so that we can close these loops, because it's a nice triple thing that we have here. We got zinc that can feed lead and silver with the kick out, and then lead can use that as well, and then we can close this loop here for high grade silver. Now I know silver comes later. That's why they push the science packs out, so we don't get this tech till later. But I think that we should get this tech with the lead. So I don't know when the lead unlocked. It's been a while, the high grade lead. But I think that silver high grade should unlock with lead high grade as well. That way we don't have to deal with this kind of stuff, because really it's kind of wasting resources here. So I don't know if I'm wrong in the way these things work. Real life, I stand corrected. Or well, I have no dog in this fight. I'm just saying, the devs watching. Hey, maybe this needs to be fixed. I don't know. Maybe it could be moved. Maybe that tech can be moved up for silver. We can get the high grade at the same time as the lead. But if that's not the intention, then that's cool. I'm just, whatever. Just spitballing here. Okay. Wow. I've been busy. Yeah. Aluminium today. Titanium. Next time. Next episode. Nexalit. Molten. Antimony. And there's another one that's kind of irritating me. We don't have tech, so we have to vent on this one, and it's coming up way later. We're talking way later. I can't remember. I think it's frickin' the yellow one. Utility science. I think we get the ability to finally do the full run of this. That's why it's so big, because we have to vent something. So this is molybdenum, glass, and diamonds. So this is when we start PyScience 3. We're going to be running full throat at that one. So I collected the materials there. Now, I have Diamond Mine 1 here. Kimberlite, right here. So this is Kimberlite. And it's a volcanic vent. They're light blue. So here's another one right here. Diamond 2. And then over here, way over here, we got Lucky. Diamond 3. This is Diamond Mine 3. And I just uncapped the chest, let it run because they're so slow. And I got to get over here and put a radar in. Eventually I'll get there. Maybe I'll ghost it down here. Here's my cousin. So this is Diamond Mine 3 here. I can at least mouse over this. And, I set these up a while back. A couple hours ago. Whatever it was. So we need 4 of them in order to run this thing way over here. So I'm going to cut in another ore thing here. I'll follow the format that I have there, and we'll do the diamond, industrial diamond. And that'll unlock, I think we can do some other things with the diamond too. But I'm building it to science right now. And maybe I'll have to build it a little more. Because if I'm running science and the industrial diamond's used in the drilling, I think I want to say it's the big drill head, the giga fuel one. So yeah, so we're getting ready for that. So I might beef this up a little more because I want to use those diamonds for other things. And if you're using the diamond for, obviously science, and you're running science, but then you also use the diamond for drilling heads, you're gonna have to beef it up because then science might fart out on you. Oh, look at that right here. This is where lead used to be, lead plate. So now I've got the yards together, and there used to be a yard here by the bone meal. So that's now allocated there. And the silver build, where it used to be by Moss here, is gone. Shut down. So that's good. We got rid of those. Very happy to get rid of that. Now, the silver build is basically, it's the same one that I have right now, except it's in the new area. So it was basically, I just rebuilt it. So I don't know. I didn't mention that. Been keeping an eye on the trains. Everything seems to be going okay. So I had to come over here. Oh, it's gone. Phosphine gas. You know what? I think what I did here. Okay, so what I have here, I talked about this last episode here. The phosphine gas, if it's not used, will back up the phosphoric acid. And so I put these in. I wasn't going to do it, but, well, I had to. Now, the phosphine gas I have controlled better at the old build. So I have pumps and stuff that, you know, shut off circuit network. And I didn't do it here thinking, I don't need it here. Well, it looks like I do. Now, what has to happen... Oh, yeah. I think... Yeah, so what happens is this gas right here is automatically... So if a train comes for this, phosphoric acid, these two DDCs will kick on. I love that pink and the red. That's pretty cool. And so these will kick on, and automatically the phosphine gas will kick out. So what I'm going to have to do, I'll have to have a pump here and green wire it to the tank. And the tank, or the pump, will only work when this gets over, say, 30,000. Because the gas is getting converted right into the acid here. Well, let's get this fired up here. I want to go, I got the comm right here. It's the same stuff there. Should have started that up earlier. There we go. That was intentional. That was because I was hooking things up. There we go, folks. That's pretty fast. Holy crap. And I love to note that we don't have any ash output from these damn things anymore. One less thing to worry about. We got enough going on, you know. There we go. That is cool. So 7 every 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. That sounds so like it's broken. The oxygen furnace. What are you beefing about? Oh, it's actually backing up. Yeah, I figured it was going to be overbuilt. Yeah, I kind of knew that, right? Yeah, it's overbuilt now. So that's fine. I might be able to put another one up here. But it worked out pretty good this way. I don't know why. Oh, I offset it because the pipes lined up better from here. So this is higher up. Yeah, that's fine. Looks pretty cool, actually. All right, so now that's going to run copper, tin, and solder potentially here. Oh, what do we got? 52. Oh, yeah, it's going to run. Okay. Let's go. Let's get out of here. But, you know, everything's been running pretty good. I am very surprised. So there we go. Oh, look at this. It's already freaking recovered. Holy cow. And there's tin. And look at that. Didn't even do anything to it. That's what's crazy about these Moltens, man. These new, the high grade. Holy cow. It's insane. All right, folks. It's time for aluminium. And this is a better recipe here. Oh, my gosh. I had to do a little reposition here. I'm not bumping over. So, you know, this is just a template. It's a living template, right? Like a living document. So we got our zinc, lead, silver. Now I dip down here, and that allowed me to dip, go straight across here, and the loadings this way, so I could tuck these builds in. So it worked out pretty well. The only problem is some of these builds, we don't, like the silver, we don't have all the tech yet. You know, we don't have the high grade at all for silver. But, so this one build with the pulp stages will most likely come out to this far here, because lead and silver are pretty much identical, except for the smelting part. This lead dust part gets oxygen furnace as opposed to sorted. What's this thing? The solid separator. So we got these things here. So we might have a filtration for silver. I don't know. So anyway, this one's short. It's small. And believe it or not, this is a red belt right here. This chews up one red belt. I got the gravel machine. I forgot about it, but it worked out because sand, we got gravel popping out here. Oh, let me run the whale buddies over here. And we'll go here and go get your food. There we go. And let's see. Oh, I can't get him. Maybe I can't. Oh, I can get him from here. Oh, wait. We'll go here, here. And then we can go here. Now, I wish I could zoom in on the location. But this is aluminium. Oh, my God. This thing. Now, I overbuilt the mining. Here it is right here. This is insanity, you know? I was just like, heck with it. I'm just going to cover the whole thing. Yeah, this is insanity. This tank cannot. It cannot. I would need an entire coal bed gas build right here just to feed this. And even then, I don't think I could. With one, it would be one hot air and then the coal bed gas on top of that and then feeding it. So, yeah, it's insane. Okay. Oh, and then let's get the train popping along here, too. There we go, 4 and 2. I'm going to adjust these numbers as I see fit. It's hard to tell what you need, you know, right off the bat. So what we're doing is it is very interesting how we're taking the ore and we're powdering it right away. I guess it's very, physically, it's not as strong as other ores. And then this, yeah, was the sand kick out. Gravel to sand. This is what I forgot about. Now we got pulp stage 1. Well, this is the old build that prior. So we've been running off of this, I think, right here. I think I'm doing lime on site there. I have to look. Yeah, because I got limestone. So we're going to use the Zyhifo shells for this, obviously, crushing them up. And then we get the lime build as well. So phosphoric acid and all that. The water popped on because I powered it up. Lots of steam here. Now, I added this. I added the steam. Oh, no. There's something at the end that we need steam for. And I added that after the fact because I forgot about it. But it was fine because it worked out. So I know how much steam I need for this machine right here. Okay, let's flow this right here. This is lime. I'm doing 2K, 1K. Direct in. Then we've got a dual TSM stop here. This one picks up iron oxide and then the tailings, of course. And I use the pump because I want to shove that in there. I want to pressurize the tank. So, okay, go into stage 2. We steam the pulp. Stage 1. And we get the 2. So we got 2 machines for that. The agitators. Then the 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. Almac. This is a new fluid. And we only need it for titanium and aluminium. That's it. So here it is. So I got aromatics coming in. The oleochemicals I have here. I'll set that up real quick. I'm going to steal from the lead temporarily. But I didn't. This is why I planned it out this way. Because I can put a Reina build here. So I just got to resolve it. My assumption is it's going to be the same size. So I'm going to borrow it just to get this up and running here. And I've got room here. Or I could put it here. Because titanium, you know, needs the Almac. So I'll figure that out. But for now, I'm going to just borrow from the lead one there. So here it is. So we got the aromatics. And then we got the oleochemicals coming in. And then I'm piping all the way up here. And titanium will grab that as well. I don't know which machine it is. But, you know, I'll route that pipe when the time comes. All right, so stage 4 is just water. That's where we get the tailings. So 3 to 4 with tailings out. 2 machines. This machine, I almost forgot about the sodium chlorate. We've made this before, and it's a toss-up. I'm actually considering doing this off of a salt mine directly, just like I am the salt water or saline water, because it's just salt in, sodium chlorate out. So instead of training salt, why don't I just train this? So I might do that on another iteration or whatever. Hello, get rid of that. So this recipe requires a sodium chlorate, sodium hydroxide, more saline, water, salt. Then we got starch for some reason. The pulp stage 4. and it kicks out the sodium aluminate. That's what we need for the next phase. Now, this aluminum, what is it? Okay, aluminium tailings. The only use for that is Vandabins. It's a Vandabin waste. So if we go in here, it's a real shiny color. I think I got the, here it is, up here somewhere. Here it is, right here. Aluminium tailings. It makes Vandates. And I thought about this, and it's only 15. We need to spin it in a centrifuge. Well, I have to train that or pipe it, if it's close by, to the super steel build. And that would be right over here. So you can tell, I'm not training this over here. Hell with that. Here's this stuff right here, salt. That's the, I figure, well, either I train salt or I train this. Now, I like I said, I might pull this out, and then instead of bringing salt here, I'll bring this and do it on site. So the Vandabins, or whatever this is called, right here. And what that will do is save on the chemical processing. But what's 15 going to get me? I think it would help, but, and maybe later on, because I'm already considering a rework of this. So what future plan-wise, I'm going to move this stuff, the casting, right here. So I'm going to start, I might go in this block, actually. And I want to get the sand casting in one spot because I'm starting to see issues. So I popped in a TSM pickup here for sand, just in case. And then, of course, I screwed up and forgot. I'm getting coal dust. Oh, it's all gone now. So I have a coal dust pickup right... Is that it? Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. This is coal dust right here. Yeah. Yeah, this is the coal dust. And, oh yeah, this is the extra sand. So you can see I have 19,000 sand in here right now. So I have to do this. And the problem is that because the sand casting is separate, one runs and the other one doesn't, and vice versa. So I'm going to get a buildup on one potentially, because the other one's going to be, you know, I don't know. I think I could be wrong about this because there's so many moving parts right now with the sand. But there could be more sand than what I'm consuming in the casting. But if I move them all together, then I'll find out, you know, if that's true or not. So carrying on here, we've got the sodium aluminate, right, or aluminate. So now pressurized air with that, and we get the crystallized sodium aluminate. And then we make high grade. And it's kind of interesting. It's just a cube. It doesn't have that little thing on the side. So we need nichrome, graphite, and more sodium hydroxide. Glad I worked on that. And now we have borax, more graphite to get the 470 molten aluminum. That's, oh, you know, over 100 a second. That's insane. I don't have the loader, so I'll work on that in a second. Let me get that in. That's not a problem. And then we'll flow the rest of this stuff. All right, folks, I got the loader in. I totally forgot about that, so I apologize for that. Cut it in. Oh, and I decided to do 2-lane because I wasn't. I don't like to go off of 1 lanes. No. We're not doing that. So I got the 2-lane in there, and here is the Ula chemicals right here. It's a long way, but this is temporary, so I'm tapping in here. If I see a problem, I'll add an Ula chemicals build for lead and titanium, which I plan on doing anyway. Okay, so let's start flowing this stuff here. Get the trains in. We got the... oh, and this isn't capped, the aromatics, so it'll bring 25,000, and the phosphoric acid. All right, let's get this abomination going. I hope this works. I've got room down here. I could pull the rail this way and do another loader here. But it would be a small loader for the smaller stuff. And this is all the crap we gotta bring in. And I'm doing... so I'm trying to get in the habit now of higher requests. Because we can crank out a lot now. Especially with the ores. That the... and we got Mark II machines and all that. So I think that, you know, I adjusted some, I think it was the neural processor, and I have to make some rounds around for red circuits, the complex circuit board. I got to make some rounds on that. There we go. And I got to start increasing the request amounts because there's so many trains flying around, and I think I could reduce train traffic and get more out of these builds, because going from MK1 or Mark 1 to Mark 2s, you double your speed, but we double our output and we're doubling our input requirements too. So you have to adjust both. And that's what's tough, because there's a big freaking map. I got a lot of stuff going on here. It's nuts. Okay, so we'll wait for this stuff to get here. Oh, it feels good to have Nichrome Molten. Look at this thing. It is just cranking. I came over here, the train came over and grabbed 1,000, and it's 13. This thing's gonna be nuts. Oh man, we're in a new era, folks. I might need to put a starch build closer to this area. Alright, there's the final train. This thing, yeah, is coming from very far away. Starch isn't tough. I did that a while back. So I think I can reproduce that easily. And it's sodium hydroxide. Oh, and then I forgot salt. I'll call some salt in here. And here's the salt. There we go. Yeah, I might have to tap some more salt mines down here too, because we're using some salt down here. So this is 10 to 5. So that's a 50% reduction in train traffic right there. So that's why I want to do this at the site. So I think maybe, you know, I'll put this on my list. Tap salt, do this stuff here, because that'll compress the amount of trains. The trains will have to transport. All right, let's flow the aluminium ore, baby. Oh, and then I was wondering why I had an extra belt in my inventory. There we go. I'm hoping this works. It looks like it'll be fine, because it's a short run. Yeah, it looks like it'll be fine. There's not much gravel. So there's our stage 1. Oh yeah, we need a stack on you. If anything, I'll put a mini loader on that one. There we go. Stage 2. Stage 3. Stage 4. Okay. Oh, this is going. Oh, okay. Oh, we need 8. So we need 2 crafts of that. So hopefully this will kick on. Oh, tailings. Why are you having issues here? Oh, I see what happened. There we go. I was a little bit too short on that pipe run there. All right. Clicked too early. Okay, there's that. Okay, high grade. Yes. High grade, baby. Oh, it's running already. Oh my god. That's pretty quick. I guess it's not. Oh, this machine isn't going to run full time, because I'm doing, I upped it to 80. Yeah, which is 4,800 a minute. So we've got a 0.35 runtime on the machine there, which makes sense. Okay. Yeah, and then, okay, there's the high grade. How much high grade does it take? Only 1. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. 3,700 aluminium. So what I'll do off screen, I'll shut down the old aluminium, and then I have to do the, let's see, I got to do casting for aluminium, and the beryllium can come out too. So I'll get that up and running, and maybe we'll flow it next episode, and then we'll work on this beast here. This will be nice, this titanium one. This is a really good recipe, and it simplifies it quite a bit too, because we're using, I think this is high grade. I don't know. Oh, here's high grade here. So they've got some different cube settings here. Pretty cool stuff. I'm looking forward to getting this up and running here. And then the Almac will terminate right there. We'll terminate that into the build. I've got the whales and the food already. I actually made too many of the caravan things, the aerial outposts. I forgot I had them. And then, yeah, then we got the diamonds. Oh, and then one last thing, gold. I'm looking at gold. We don't have a use for it till later, but I'm gonna collect the machines and then place them down, at least as so I have them. Now, I had an issue somewhere down here. Yeah, see, it's zeroing out. Now, what's interesting is gold is from chromite. So it's the same. Oh yeah, I couldn't remember how I resolved these, if I did it all in the chromium. And basically what we could do is take the chromium, the whole thing, and I'm not entirely sure how many stages this has, but we're getting precipitate. And it's actually using the chromium ingot. So this is where you need chromium before gold. And we're getting chromium rejects, chromite rejects. Don't ask me why the rejects. It gets turned into gold. I think, yeah, let's see here. Now, I don't know. This is stage 6 here, I think. Yeah. So we have stage 7. And I don't see anything about rejects in here at all. Maybe here. Oh, that's organic solvent. So I'll have to look at this in detail. Here's this sintered stuff here, or whatever this stuff was, where I had to loop it back out. And I didn't realize that this is a loop. So you get that particular block here, whatever this is, this little cube. And we also generate it from the stage 5. And then it's basically a loop around till it turns into this stuff here or whatever. Well, we get it from itself, which is kind of weird. So, yeah, that's what gold is looking like, but we don't need that right away. But I'll be analyzing that, making sure I got everything for it. 14,000. That's insane. This is huge. This is nuts. I love it. I feel like I have a brand new base, you know, with a new engine and paint job and everything with these Moltens. I'm really excited to carry on. Looks like we're doing okay. Yeah, everything's holding up. Yeah, because this doesn't run full time, and I'm cramming this stuff in here. That's good. All right. So next episode, I'll show you what I'll try to remember to hold off on flowing everything, because I like to flow the casting and all that. And I think once I get all this done here, we got a lot of stuff. Well, we got to cast the titanium plate and the nexalit and the molybdenum. I might move, you know, I'm gonna flip these two here because, oh no, it's okay. This doesn't need to be casted. This is just an electrolyzer. So that's why I put these up here, because these are not castables. So the end of the casting is right here. So we got 2 more to cast, you know, and all this too. And I think the beryllium, it might be, yeah, I think I'll put an aluminium plate here too. And I might be able to do the titanium plate as well. Nexalit, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I know of right now. So I'll get a plan together. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4 to fit in here. That'll be interesting. So yeah, I'll do that. Well, I'll figure that out, and then we'll go from there. So, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the aluminium. This is so awesome. This is a beefy, I mean, it's a small footprint, but man, it packs a punch. I mean, it's crazy. Look, it's 21,000. Very happy with these high-grade things, man. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.